Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to edit portraits in Affinity Photo. So this image is from signatureedits.com and you can get many raw portraits or other images from there if you like to give it a try. If you like to experiment on it, sure, go there. So right now the image is quite good, but I would like to drop down the exposure a little bit. Black point seems pretty good to me. Brightness is also good. Contrast I would like to edit afterwards. Yeah, highlight and saturation. Right now I would like to make this image as neutral as possible. So I will drop down highlight. I think this much is pretty good. So yeah, now let's click on develop. Like I said, I'm using Affinity Photo. So Lightroom type of edit was done in develop, which is already inside Affinity Photo. So right now this image is in 16-bit RGBA. I would like to crop the image first. Custom ratio 4:5. Histogram ratio. Okay. Let's go with this. Okay, no, a little bit up. Let's go with this. So the image is pretty good. So I am going to duplicate the image. Give it a copy. Disable origin image and rasterize this image. Alright, so the first thing I would like to do is the end step. I would like to increase the sharpness. By 2.6, experiment with it. What you like, I would like to go with a lower radius, generally 0.4 to 0.6, and double of the factor, and double of it in the factor. So this sharpness is pretty good for small features, small sharpness. So the other sharpness I would like to go is using high pass. Increase the slider until you get the detail. 5, I think it's pretty good. Monochrome, I would like to go black and white, and going to use overlay. Yeah, this pump up the sharpness overall. Although you don't need sharpness that much for a big image, but we are going to export it in a lower resolution for Instagram, so you need some sharpness. See, it's popping up all the details. And if you don't want this sharpness, you can turn it off or lower down the quality. But I would like to go with this. Now I would like to create a curve for local dodge and burn. Like to increase the brightness, control click, delete the mask, control D to deselect, and alt click on the curve adjustment to check if it's gone or not. Now duplicate the curve and yeah, I would like to name it the bottom one to dodge, actually local dodge. And local burn. Group it if you want. I would like to group it. Now in the dodge, select the brush, drop down the opacity or drop down the flow. 100% opacity, 2% flow, And first I would like to create a black and white layer in order to see what I'm doing. I'm dropping the red level in order to see the face. So yeah, you can paint out all the black areas which you don't like in the local dodge, brighten up basically. So I'm going to use white. My hardness is on 0. I'm painting here and there, just increases in the brightness of layer. Okay, why it's not working? Because I have selected the black color. I need to select the white color. That's why I'm not being able to see the change. Flow is little too much. Red. I think I'm going to like going bit too. So I'm not doing it in a good manner. Basically, it needs time. I'm going to just show you the bits and cranny of the whole stuff. Basically, I would like to show you the steps, and I'm not going to do it in detail. Still, let's do it a little bit. Burn one on the black part, like eyebrow, eyes, eyelashes, pumping up the contrast, lips, especially on the edges. So duplicate this. Okay, actually I need to duplicate it in the first place. Let's create another curve layer. Give it a name. Global dodge. Global burn. So let's see the image with local lodge and burn. You can see it requires a little bit more work, but right now I'm going with the glow lodge one first. And same thing, delete the mask. Same thing from here. The mask is gone on both layers. Now change the curve. Let it brighten up a little bit on the dodge. Drop the curve over here on the burn side. And yep, paint it over now. I would like to increase the light on the nose. Oh, the brush is too big right now. On the cheeks. And going to burn the corners. The neck. To burn some of the hair shadows and dodge some of the highlights over here, especially to give it a shine. And you can also clean up the image with in painting tool. For example, I don't like this. Although if you don't want to change the facial feature, you can stick with that. But I would like to clean up some of the parts. Like this, like this. And yeah, it also keeps change the high pass also keep changing with the bottom image. So if you fix something on the bottom, it will stick with the high pass and it will sharpen up or clarify the image on the bottom. Yeah. So this is without global one endorsed, and this is with global one endorsed. Check it. Let's check it from the far away. This is without local one endorsed. Let's turn both off. This is natural image, and this is little bit of light rechanging. This is a little bit of reshaping the light. And I would also like to dodge and burn the hand. Okay, this is a mistake. What did I select? Okay, now let's dodge and burn. I would like to brighten up the hand as close to the face as possible. Burn the corner. There you go. Now I would like to introduce the uh, shadow and highlight tool over here. It also reshapes the light. For example, highlight strength, I can increase the highlight strength and highlight range. Same with shadow strength and range. So I like to introduce a contrast. There you go. Now, this is globally. What I would like to do is to pop the subject. Pop the subject using. Okay, first let me introduce the vignette. Can also make the mask, and for example, you can lower the shadow using this as well. Same thing like dodge and burn. Just paint over that dark area which you don't like. Increase the flow. Yeah. Like this. Change the curve according to your need. Darken up the mids. And this is with vignette. And this is custom darkening the background. I would go with this. Especially darken up the corners. Alright. Increase the burn. Yep. So let's go for before and after. This is before all these settings. This is after the settings. Okay, what did I turn on? I think I mistakenly. Okay, vignette. We don't need vignette. Vignette can go up. Before, after, before, after. The curves are a little bit too strong. Yes. No. Okay. The curves are a little bit. The curves are a little bit too strong. You can go for your exposure instead if you don't like the curves. You can go for exposure. Where's the exposure? Yeah. Same thing, mask up and just drop the exposure. Just mask up your subject and change the exposure according to your need. This is also a great way to pop the subject, but I would like to still go with curves. Give me a little bit more flexibility and control over this thing. But yeah, I'm preferring it without the curves actually. This look more natural, but the subject isn't popping up too much. So next what you can do is you can introduce the colors in order to pop the subject from the background. You can paint background the blue, and you can, so the more right now it's going towards orange. The more neutral color will be something like this. Go, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, something more towards white. But yeah, let's go with bluish to remove the subject. Keep select orange. Showing the saturation to blue. Change the white balance to blue. More, you can make it more cinematic. But yeah, I prefer this. Now the subject is popping up a little bit more. Now you can introduce split toning or other curve, split toning or other color effect in order to change the color of your portrait. But I am going to finish this video here. and I will talk about colors in the later video, in the upcoming videos. I will talk about the colors in the upcoming videos. So this is all about how I edit portraits in Affinity Photo, and I will meet you in next video. So until then, bye bye.